Okay, guys, so today I'm going to be doing my playoff predictions. Right now the Bills and Texans are playing, and the Patriots and Titans are literally about to play. So, right now it's tied. 19-19. But anyway, I'm not really sure. It's one of those ones, they're pretty even, not really even teams, but they're like overpowered on one side basically. So the Bills, their defense is really good, but their offense it's meh. And for the Texans, their offense is good sometimes, and their defense it's not been great, but it's been decent. And I don't know, the Bills' offense is running right now because they have 19 points. That defense has stopped the Texans' offense with Deshaun Watson, DeAndre Hopkins, Carlos Hyde. But I don't trust the Bills' offense to do anything. I think Texas can get a few more points, then they're gonna win this one. So that is my first score. Texans win it. Did I do that right? Yeah. All right. Yeah. So the Texans will be playing the Ravens. Then we got Titans, Patriots. Patriots, great defense. I would go with the Patriots, except for they lost to the Dolphins when it counted. They needed that win to get a first round bye, but they didn't. And Tennessee has looked great these past few weeks. Ryan Tannehill has given them new life, basically. Derrick Henry gets like 2 unstoppable rushes a game. So I think the Titans, their offense, I think they can get it done against the Patriots defense. And Tom Brady has aged a million years these past few weeks, so I'm gonna give this to the Titans. Alright, to the NFC. We got the Seahawks and the Eagles. Everyone's been picking the Eagles, and I don't get why. Sure, the Seahawks, their running backs are injured, but they showed that they could still get it done with the rushing game. They brought back Marshawn Lynch and stuff. But the Eagles, they've showed that they can get it done too with Boston Scott. But I just don't trust the Eagles in this playoff situation. No, it's Carson Wentz's first playoff game that he's not injured in. Yeah. I think just the inexperience of being in this situation. Russell Wilson's won a Super Bowl and he's also lost one. So he has experience getting through the playoffs and stuff. I just think plus their defense is average. Not Cardinals. The Eagles defense, they've also had a lot of injuries. So yeah, I think the Seahawks are going to come out with this one. We saw they almost won against the 49ers, so I'm giving this one to the Seahawks. Alright, we got Vikings Saints. Vikings, yeah. Even though they went 10-6 this year, it didn't really impress me. I mean, the Titans impressed me more than the Vikings, and Titans only had 9 wins. So, I mean, Kirk Cousins, he has a lot to prove. That whole team has a lot to prove about choking in big moments. I think Drew Brees, 2 years in a row, he has been eliminated within the last few minutes or seconds of a playoff game. Year before last year it was Stefan. Is that how you say it is? Stefan Diggs. You know, he had that miraculous catch where Williams missed the tackle. Now last year you had that ref call that should have been pass interference. Should have been an ejection from the game, in my opinion. So I think the Saints have looked very good this year. So I'm going to give this win to the Saints. Wait. I don't know. Yeah. The Saints go here. I think. If I'm wrong, then oh well. But anyway, back to the AFC side. Ravens versus Texans. You know, the Ravens, they blew out the Texans this year, yeah. And everyone's rested on their team. Mark Ingram, Lamar Jackson, you know. Gus Edwards had over 700 yards. Lamar touchdown. Lamar Jackson, he led the league in touchdown passes behind Mr. 30 for 30. So I'm going to give this one to the Ravens. I don't think it will be that close of a game. Just because the Ravens have been so overpowered this year. Alright, next we got Titans, Chiefs. I don't know. I think this one could be a close game. If the Chiefs' defense has played like they have most of the season, I think this could be a shootout. Which it probably will be. No, Titan could be like that game they had played earlier this year where it comes down to a field goal. I think, you know, Patrick Mahomes, he had come off that injury recently, but he's healthy now. He's been healthy for, like, when did he get injured? A month ago, maybe? He's been injured or healthy for a month now. I think he's running on all cylinders. And, I think I'm going to give this win to the Chiefs by, it might come down to a touchdown. In my opinion. Alright, moving on to NFC. 49ers Seahawks. Both these games were very close this year. The first one going into overtime. The second one, and the Seahawks winning by a field goal. And then the second game came down to a touchdown. No, without that delay of game call, I think the Seahawks would have won. But they came a goal line short. They've proven that, you know, they can get things done without their starting running backs. You know, Chris Carson, Rashad Penny, they're both injured. I think one of their O-linemen is injured too, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, I think, this is a hard one. I think it's going to be very close again, closer than the Chiefs-Titans game. I don't know who to go with. I'll come back to them. But anyway, Saints-Packers. Packers are probably, along with the Patriots, the least impressive team that made the playoffs. You know, the Patriots, they lost to the Dolphins. Green Bay, they've lost to the Chargers by a lot that first game they played them. You know, they've been inconsistent. Aaron Rodgers isn't what he used to be. But Drew Brees, even though he's older than Aaron Rodgers, he's still been playing on a consistent level. You know, he broke passing touchdown record this year. And yeah, I think he broke another one, maybe. Oh yeah, he had the highest completion percentage in a game. He had one incompletion. I think the Saints are all around better, a way more balanced team. So I'm giving this one to the Saints. 49ers, Seahawks. I'm gonna give this one to the Seahawks. Marshawn Lynch. He came in literally like maybe a few days before they played the 49ers. Maybe I forgot. I think it was a few days before they played the 49ers, and he scored a touchdown. No, I think he has a little more time to rest, to get ready. Their other running back, I forgot his name. Wide receivers, they got DJ Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Hollister. Russell Wilson is experienced in the playoffs. And the 49ers are pretty young. You got Samuel, you got Jimmy G, Nick Bosa, people like that. But the 49ers, they've been injured a lot too, but they've been pretty healthy so far. I think the Seahawks, just because they have more time to rest, are going to win this one. So that's who I'm going with. Alright. Ravens, Chiefs. The Ravens, they lost. Pretty close game. First of the year this year. They've added on defense with Marcus Peters. They didn't have him before. But then again, Patrick Mahomes. The Chiefs, they didn't have Tyreek Hill that game either. So it's probably still going to be the same as power-wise. I think, the Ravens are getting started. They're getting going first of the year. Now that they have a lot of momentum on their side. The Chiefs, they died out. They've came back to life a few times through the year. I think the Ravens have more momentum in their favor, and they're going to use that to beat the Chiefs. So I'm going to give this one to the Ravens. I promise it's not biased because I'm a Ravens fan. Seahawks, Saints. I think the Saints have a lot. Their running backs. I think Latavius Murray, their backup, he's been pretty good. Alvin Kamara has been pretty good. Drew Brees, he's been awesome to watch. You got Michael Thomas. Defense, you got Williams, you got Cameron Jordan. I forgot Marshawn Lattimore. The all-around player. Crap, what is his name? I forgot his name. I always know it. What is it? Number 7. I forgot his name. Taysom Hill. Yeah, him. Yeah, he's pretty good in my opinion. Yeah, they have a lot of. They just have a balanced team. Seahawks, I think, because their team isn't so balanced with their running game and stuff, that they do have less firepower than the Saints, so the Saints are going to win. I think it'll be a close game though. But anyway, the Super Bowl. I honestly don't know. I don't know. I think this one could be a very close game. But then on the other hand, it could be a blowout. I think just because the Ravens, we have a better defensive side of the ball than the Saints do. We have, Jimmy Williams, Marcus Peters. You got Tony Jefferson still injured, so. Got Marlon Humphrey. D-line wise, Tyus Bowser's pretty good on the blitz. Just people like that. Our secondaries has been pretty good this year. D-line, they've been getting a lot more pressure than they have in the beginning of the year. And just Lamar Jackson, I think he could be the turning point of this game. They have a powerful run game, so Mark Ingram, he's going to be a big factor. I think the Ravens just have, because they have more firepower and momentum, that they're going to win. I think it could be a close game. If not, it's a blowout. It's not going to be like a touchdown lead or anything, like a few touchdowns. Or not a few. It's not going to be like a touchdown and a field goal, stuff like that, I think. It's either going to be a blowout or a close game. So I'm going to give this one to the Ravens. No bias, none at all. And yeah, so that's what I think. I will make a new one of these tomorrow after the play. No, I'll make one tomorrow's Sunday. I'll make one Monday after all 4 wild card games have been played. And yeah.